Good evening, friends. Welcome to Joy. We are day 6 on our journey, and today's third day on our wealth series. Asha ji is with us. Let's welcome her. Welcome, Asha ji.
Thank you, Swam Master. Thank you so much for inviting me to this platform. And as Swam said, today is the final session, final day of the whole workshop. So, as we come to the final session of this wealth mastery, I invite you to remember something very important, that wealth is not just about money. It's always about becoming the person who can create, manage, and enjoy wealth with the wisdom. And the real wealth begins within, inside us. So when our minds are peaceful, our hearts are grateful, and our decision becomes wiser. So we're gonna do one meditation, but before that, I want to ask everybody: did you do the gratitude exercise, the one I gave it to you? I know
Yeah.
Swam Master did it, but who else did
Right.
it? Thank you, Manjuji.
Some did it too.
I
Some
also
cares.
did it, Ashaji.
Okay, thank you so much. Um, and every time, if suppose you see some kind of situation, because I think one master asked me yesterday, how do you check that your vibrations are high? So how you can check is like if you are in a situation and you think, oh, I have this, and you think I have, start writing, or maybe the first step is that uh, being a law of attraction coach, we follow 3A. And 3A's means the first step is that accept that this happened. Because sometimes people, when they are in a spiritual ego trap and they learn, we have to always talk about positive, there is no negative things. But the reality is that the life has situation every single day. So the first thing is that if you accept that this really happened, it helps a lot because your mind then thinks, oh, so she acknowledged me that this has really happened. So first thing when you accept, and then after acceptance, you go to a, do not stay at the same place if it's like regarding the argument at the home. Just move to a separate place and then start noticing things around you. Acknowledge the things around you and be grateful for the things around you. It's a very, very powerful exercise. And once you acknowledge the things around you and you bring gratitude for them, then your attention diverts. And like as I said, it's observer effect. Where your attention goes, energy flows, and you will see your vibration will change. So just imagine, just by acknowledging the things around you, your vibrations will change. So, what about if we do 50 gratitude statements? And I don't know how any one of you feel, but every time I do gratitude, I have so many journals with a gratitude journal, and every time if something is not going the way I want it, because I always set goals, and that's what I teach in my classes also. I have a weekly goal, I have a monthly goal, I have a yearly goal, I have a 5 years goal. Sometimes things don't go the way I want it. So I just open those gratitude journals and I read them and I feel better. So when our minds are peaceful, our hearts are grateful. And then one wiser decision can change your life. So when we do this master your wealth, it doesn't mean that when we do the meditation, it's not about wishing for money to appear magically. It do appear magically, believe me. I have seen that, like, I know so many tricks, they do appear magically, but it's like, it's not always. But instead, it is about developing the mindset, gratitude, confidence, and as well as the discipline that helps us recognize opportunity. And once we recognize the opportunity, we make wise financial choices. Okay, so I want everybody to sit comfortably. It's a small, small meditation. And keep your spine straight but relaxed. And I will share the music. Sit like Anapanasati Dhyan. So you can cross your hands, you can cross your legs. But the meditation I teach you, you don't need to be sitting cross-legged. You can also sit in a chair or sofa also. Okay. But make sure you rest your hands on your lap. Okay. And then gently close your eyes and I will share the music. Focus on your breath. Make sure your whole body is relaxed. Take a slow, deep breath in. Hold it gently. And now slowly breathe out. One more time. Breathe in peace. Breathe out tension. Breathe in peace. Breathe out all the tension. One more deep breath. And very slowly release. Feel the relaxation in your body. With your eyes closed, scan your body from the top of the head to the bottom of your feet. Relax your forehead. Relax your facial muscles. Relax your neck, shoulders. Relax your arms, hands. Relax your front upper body. Relax your chest. Relax your stomach, back upper body, your legs, calf muscles, shin area, all relax. With each breath, your body becomes lighter. Your mind becomes quieter. There is nowhere else you need to be. Nothing else you need to do. Simply be present. Present with this moment. Now bring your attention to your breath. Do not change your breathing. Simply observe it. Notice the cool air entering your nose and notice the warm air leaving. Every breath reminds you that life is constantly giving and receiving. Inhale, receive. Exhale, release. Receive, release. Allow your breathing to become your anchor. Now imagine yourself walking along a peaceful path. The sky is bright blue. The air is fresh. Birds are singing. The sun is warm and comforting. With every step, you feel lighter. More peaceful. Ahead of you is a beautiful garden. And this is your garden of abundance. Every flower represents a blessing in your life. Every tree represents wisdom you have gained. And every path represents opportunities waiting for you. Walk slowly through this beautiful garden. Take in its beauty. Notice the colors, the fragrance of the flowers, the gentle breeze. You are completely safe. You are completely at peace. In the center of the garden, you notice a beautiful golden light. This light is warm, gentle, and loving. Walk toward it. And as you stand within this golden light, feel it surrounding your body. The light enters through the top of your head and it fills your mind with clarity. It's removing confusion. It's replacing the fear inside you with the confidence. This light is flowing into your heart. It fills up your heart with gratitude, compassion, and joy. Now, feel this golden light into your hands. These hands create value. These hands help others. These hands work honestly. Now feel the light flows into your whole body, your entire body. Every cell of your body is shining with this golden light of peace. Feel this energy inside your body, this golden light all over your body, all around your body, inside your body. Just feel it. Every single cell of your body is shining with this golden light. This golden light reminds you that the true abundance includes your health, wisdom, love, and meaningful relationships in your life. It also reminds you about your financial well-being and the purpose of your life. Now bring to your mind the blessings already present in your life. Perhaps it's your family, your health, your home, your education, maybe the skills you have, your friends, your experiences, maybe your ability to learn. Just simply say thank you. Thank you for every lesson. Thank you for all the blessings in my life. Thank you for every single opportunity I received in my life. Thank you for every situation, challenge that helped me grow. Thank you for every person who has supported me. And thank you for the strength, the divine has given to me to begin again whenever necessary. Allow your heart to fill up with the gratitude. And now imagine that before you stands your future self. This future version of you, the one you want to be. Maybe after 1 year, maybe after 5 years, or maybe after 6 months. But this future version of you is healthy, confident, free from constant worry. They are living their life according to their values. Notice the smile, the calmness on your future self. Walk toward this future version of yourself and ask them quietly, what is the most important lesson I need to learn about mastering my wealth? What is the most important lesson I need to learn about mastering my wealth? Whatever comes to your mind, simply receive it. Now see, this future self is gently placing a golden light into your hands. This light symbolizes the wisdom, the discipline, patience, integrity, generosity. It also helps so you can recognize the opportunity. It also has a courage inside it so you can make thoughtful financial decisions. And as you are looking at this golden ball, feel these qualities becoming part of you. With this ball, your future self has given you the guidance. You have to just listen to your own guidance. You don't need anybody. All the answers are already inside you. Now repeat some wealth affirmations after me with this ball in your hands. I'm grateful for the abundance in my life. Every dollar I earn has a purpose. I create value through my work. I make wise financial decisions. I welcome opportunities that align with my values. I'm becoming happier, wiser, and healthier. I invest with knowledge, patience, and care. I use my wealth to care for me, my family, and contribute to others. I'm becoming financially stronger every day. I will keep my eyes open for the opportunity in my life. I will listen to the voice inside me to make the right decisions. Now, with this ball in your hand, take one look around your beautiful garden. Notice how peaceful you feel. Know that this place is always within you. So, anytime, now on, whenever you need clarity or confidence or gratitude, you can return here in your mind anytime. Take a deep breath in and feel the energy from your hands going inside your body. Feel all the wisdom, all the knowledge, all the answers, the confidence. Everything is inside you. Take a deep breath in and slowly breathe out. Now, slowly begin walking back along the path. With every step, bring this peace with you. Now become aware of your body. Take one more deep breath. And if there is any energy around you, with the exhale, release all the extra energy that no longer serves you. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Some of you might feel a black energy coming out of your body going down to Mother Earth. That's completely fine. With your eyes closed, become aware of the space around your body. Notice your feet, your hands, your shoulders. Gently move your fingers, wiggle your toes. With the count of the 5, you can bring both of your hands on the top of your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. With a big smile, you can open your eyes. Thank you so much, Masters. I hope you are feeling lighter, calmer, and more connected with yourself. So, remember, true wealth is not created in single day. It's built with one decision at a time, one habit at a time, one act of discipline at a time. So today, you planted the seed, and the seed is awareness. So protect it with learning and keep growing. Okay, so we will go back to our chapter. If anybody have any question or want to share something, you can go ahead and do that.
Ma'am, you have given these three A's. What was that? Please, can you repeat? This one first
Okay,
is acceptance.
मंजू जी आप मेरी पीएमसी ध्यान नेपाल के उसमें आयो मैंने आपको 3 बहुत बार वो ट्रिपल ए बताए हैं
जी.
So my question to you now, you've been coming to that session for so long. So what is the 3A means?
Acceptance तो है ही है. And second
Acceptance,
is
awareness, and acknowledgement.
awareness. हाँ, aware. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Very good question, but you asked this question and I was not expecting this one. So, okay. So with your homework, I want to ask everybody, what was your biggest learning from yesterday?
Ashaji, when you start writing 50 things, then you
Yes.
realize how many blessings you have and how much still we feel like, we don't have this and that. But in fact, when you sit down and write, and you're so
Yes.
thankful for whatever you have, so you appreciate what we have. Yeah, thank you for
Yes.
that exercise. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for sharing. That's a good sharing because when you count your blessings, your energy is really high and your vibrations are high, and so your frequency will be higher if you do that.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna tell you some rules of the money. So, like, if we wanna play soccer ball, we would first learn the rules. Or maybe if I'll give example that you wanted to drive, you first learn the rules how to drive. So, money also has rules, and unfortunately, most schools never teach them. So, rule number one, money is earned by creating values. And the rule number two is that money follows skill. So, the more valuable your skills, the greater your earning potential. And the rule number three, it's not how much you earn, it is how much you keep. And I will share those rules with the Swam Master and she can share with you. But for right now, just listen to it because this is only for 1 hour. And rule number four is that every dollar should have a purpose. Okay. And the rule number five says money must work for you. Okay. So sometimes people ask me, what do you mean the money must work for you? And by mean, when I say money must work for you, don't spend your entire life working only for money. Okay. So those are the five rules, and I can write it down in the chat, or I can share with the Swam or Rajni Master, either one of them. But you should, at this point of your life, like I have 2 kids, so I should know what's my income, what's my debt, and what's my mortgage, and how much money should I need for my retirement. So we have to do a couple of exercises for this one to understand all the rules. Number one is that name 3 skills you already have. And number two, name 3 skills you want to learn. Okay? I can write it down in the. And the third thing is that how do you think your skills are going to increase your wealth? Because whatever skill you have, you should have skills. You should not work harder, you should work smarter. Okay? Because if you're working harder, then you may be working for somebody else. But if you work smarter, maybe you can have people, they can work for you. And I do provide free one-to-one consultation for that for anybody. they can reserve a one-to-one counseling session with me. I'm a licensed financial advisor. So I wrote the question, and I think everybody, 3 skills you already have, 3 skills you want to learn. And the number 3 is how could these skills increase your income? Write down the answer. So when we talk about master your wealth, we think about income versus wealth. Okay. And what I mean by this is high income is equal to wealth? No. Why? Some doctors earn hundred or thousands of dollars, okay? But yet they have little saving. This is just example, it can be in any professions. And there must be some teachers who earn modest incomes, but yet they are financially secure through their consistent saving and investing. So income is what you earn, but wealth, when we say wealth, wealth is what you keep and grow. So when I talk about the income versus wealth, I always make 4 financial buckets. And this is I do, and I call this exercise as a date with the money. So what I do, I make 4 buckets, and there is 1 bucket for income, 1 bucket for expense, and 1 bucket for savings, and 1 bucket for investment. So there are 4 buckets. I can write down one second. And they're all important because money flows through all the 4. Okay. Okay. So I wrote the 4 buckets. Okay. Money flows through all 4. Healthy financial habits involve balancing 4 buckets. I'm not going to do this activity because we have only 20 minutes, but I'll just explain you what exactly we do. In order to give anybody an advice, we always check what's their income. Okay. And then what's their monthly expenses and their monthly savings, and then the remaining cash flow. Because when we talk about building wealth, we think about what assets we have and what liabilities we have. So you should find out what assets you have and what liabilities you have. And this is like a kind of exercise number 3 for this session. So in one column you will write down the assets you have, and the second one you should write down the liabilities. And assets mean things that may produce income or maybe increase in value over time. And what I mean by that, it can be a rental property you own, or maybe you have a business, or maybe it's your house, which can grow, increase in value, your investment. Some people put money in stock or mutual fund, it can be that. And then retirement account is also considered as the assets. What about the liabilities? Can anybody give me any example? What do you mean by the liabilities? I'll tell you what is
Expense,
liability. Yeah, go ahead.
like
Your
expenses
marked.
that you have, uh, rent, yeah, car, loan.
Yeah, loan. Yeah, car loan is a good example. Very good. So
Your
the
house
liabilities are,
mortgage.
yes, mortgage. Very good, man. Very good, very good. Yeah, very good job. Okay, so liabilities means financial obligations. And examples are the credit card debts, personal loans, car loans, mortgage. Okay, so what exercise you have to do? Like you have to list 5 assets and then 5 liabilities. And by using the 5 asset and the 5 liability, when you calculate, you can find out what is your net worth. Okay, you can find out. And the importance of this exercise is that because net worth is what? Net worth is equal to assets minus liability. So you list five assets, five liabilities, and you add both of them. Okay. And then your net worth is equal to assets minus liability. I think I better write it down 1 second. Is everything clear or?
तो आशा मास्टर आपने कहा कि पूरा जो हमारा लाइबिलिटीज है वो लिखना है या ओनली 5?
अभी just to calculate ना, it's a small
Oh,
exercise.
okay, okay, okay.
वैसे तो when I do the date with the money ना, I write everything I have. So I'll write everything when I have, and the date with the money means that to build a good relationship with the money, you should date your money. And what's that mean? That you should sit down with your money. You can burn some I even invite money, so you can put some candles, have some chocolates, make your coffee, and you should have the list of all the money you have. You can even put your jewelry, and then you appreciate them. And then after that, you calculate what's your assets are and how much in you have in liabilities. So when you do that, you will get an idea. And when you exercise like this, will build up a relationship with money, because if your assets are more than your liability, your net worth is higher, then you will feel good. Because there is a story of the rich farmer. A farmer harvested grain every year. Okay. But instead of eating uh, every seed, he saved the best seeds. And those seeds produce future harvest. So savings becomes investment. So if you have a saving, you can use them for investment. And how we can save money by using investment without losing money, that's a different topic. And I do help for that one to one. And any one of you, I can write down my phone number here. You can have a session with me for one to one session. I can help you how to find out what is your net worth and where should you invest and how much should you invest and how much emergency fund should you have. Okay. Because I also teach about budgeting, not in detail, but where does your money go? So work on those topics. So this is, and I'm not gonna go much in detail, but when I do the budgeting, what I do, most of the people don't know. So I always teach them 50% for needs, okay? 30% for your wants, and 20% of saving and investing, because it's important for you to have budgeting, okay? And I also tell them to complete a monthly budget worksheet. And if we get a chance, we will get again to do the session. I can show you how we do the monthly budget worksheet. But basically, whatever you are earning, 50% should be for your needs, 30% for your wants, 20% for your savings and investing. I can write it down.
और जब नेटवर्थ, आई मीन इफ लाइबिलिटी इज मोर देन एसेट, तो क्या क्या
So
कैसे हमें?
then you should work on it, na? Because then you have no emergency fund, na? You should have some emergency fund. So I'll teach the methods. How should you do that? So when we do this exercise, when you make a monthly budget worksheet, we find unnecessary expenses, okay? And we don't eliminate everything at one time. No, we identify one expense to reduce. It's like, one of the example is like, some people are saving money in checking account, okay? Checking account pays you only in a dollar or $2, okay? Even if you have 100,000, they will not give you this much money because the interest rate is 0.0001, something like that. But if you invest your money in like annuities or IUL, so right now there are so many companies which are giving you 30% on your $100,000. So if you invest in that, you're going to get the 30%, means $30,000 the day one you invest $100,000. So, but people are not aware of that. So in order to have that awareness, you have to have somebody who is a financial advisor. And I do that job. So if anybody needs information about it, they can reserve one-to-one session with me. Okay. Now, did I answer your question or
Yes,
Mamta
Asha.
Master?
Yes, Asha.
Yeah. And I also consider, when I do that, I also consider how much you are making, how much you need, and you should always have emergency fund because people don't think this way. So, and everything counts because right now there are so many plans, not like a stock market where you invest the money and then you can lose money on it. There are so many plans where you can invest the money, but it can be like a bank for you. Okay. So I teach about emergency fund, insurance, retirement planning, estate planning, and a lot of that. And the whole purpose for that, because every one of us should have a personal wealth blueprint. Okay. And what I mean by the personal wealth blueprint, we buy a house, so there is a like a blueprint, blue copy, and it has everything about. It's like if you sell your house to somebody else, the blueprint has every single information in it. That okay, this wall is like this, is it a brick wall, every single information. Swam, do you have a question?
No, no, no. I'm good. I'm good. Sorry.
Okay, no, that's okay. So you should complete in the personal wealth blueprint, you should complete what's my income goal, what is my saving goal, what is my investment goal, what is my emergency fund goal, and what is my debt reduction goal. Okay, and then retirement goals also. And I always tell people whenever they are making their personal wealth blueprint, I said three skill you should learn. A three skill I will learn. And you don't need to learn all the three skill at a time. You can learn one by one. So one new habit starting today or tomorrow. So we can do that. So let me write down the personal wealth blueprint. You should have your income goal, savings goal, investment goal, emergency fund goal, debt reduction goal, and then at the same time you should have retirement goal. Okay. And then you should learn three skills, and then one new habit you want to start from today or you want to start from tomorrow. Okay. And I always tell people whenever they do this um, personal blueprint, wealth blueprint, whenever they are making, once you done this one, all the numbers are in front of you. I always advise it's a 5 minute prosperity meditation. And what people, they have to just do that, do couple of deep breath, because when you take deep breath, your focus is completely in the present moment. And then you just visualize, because you just made the blueprint, and you just visualize you living debt free, saving constantly, making good financial decision, you are helping your family, giving generously, and living peacefully. So these are some of the practice. So in the prosperity meditation, you don't have to do anything except make this sheet, take couple of deep breaths, and then just visualize that there is no debts in your life, you are saving. Because once you think this, your mind has a clear picture because your blueprint is in front of you. Because otherwise, if you think, oh, I'm gonna be living debt free, you have an idea how much debts you have right now, and it helps you to release them. Because mind, when we are making all those sheets, our conscious mind is active. Okay, we are thinking consciously. So when you show these number, when you are doing the and you start the prosperity meditation, your mind believes that, and then it gets the message, oh, you want to be debt free, so this number is gonna go away. So it helps really good. And if you have a saving goal, then you see this is the number. And if some people has a hard time visualizing, I always tell them, They can, once they make the blueprint, they can make their next sheet saying put a future date. And after putting future date, put your debt is zero, something like with the dates on it. So your mind will believe, and this is very helpful, especially if you go to before you do it before you go to sleep. But I mostly do when I have a date with the money, which is basically I just told you, like I just check what assets I have, how many monthly bills expenses I have. This is called the money date. So money is not complicated, it simply follows principle. Okay, and those who understand these principle and practice them consistently, they can achieve greater financial security over time. So I mean, I also teach how to create multiple income streams. Some people say, "Oh, how do I get make more money?" So, I mean, in these 3 days, you learn how to master your mindset, okay? And then you learn how the money works. And the third day today, we are doing how to put everything together. So it is all about creating your future. And if you plan for it, then it will happen. If you don't plan for it, nothing is going to change. The things is going to stay the same. So I congratulate everybody for finishing this thing. And in the morning, whenever you wake up, there is a practice I do. I give a script also sometime to the people, but right now I don't have that audio with me. But I can provide, if anybody wants, just request me and I can send you that MP4. It's a morning meditation, and before I do anything else, as soon as I wake up, I sit straight. Sometimes you can do it by laying down also, because some of the clients I have, they are not in a good health, so they can do by laying down also. But if you can sit down, this is a great. So as soon as you wake up, you close your eyes and you take a deep breath, and then you just like it's not even a 5 minutes, you just see yourself 5 years from now, and you can imagine yourself any way you want: healthy, happy, confident, financially secure, smiling, feeling gratitude. And when we do the law of attraction, law of manifestation, do not worry about how, okay? You just worry about what you are today and what do you want your future self to look like. You can design your dream life. Forget about how, because when you are in awareness, you get more and more idea, and you can design your dream life. Like I said, I teach vision board also. So vision board is also one of the things which is really helpful. Before we go, I want you to, like, when you are designing your dream life, many people know exactly what they want and some people they don't know. But I've seen one common thing. Some people say, I don't want debt, I don't want stress, I don't want financial problems. But very few people know exactly what they do want, because they are saying, I don't need that. But what exactly do you want? How do you want future self? You want your future self to be 100 times better than you today. So, one last exercise where I want everybody to do it today. You can imagine yourself. So, today's date is 8/10/2026. Write down the date on the sheet of the paper on the 8/10/2027. Write the answers for this. Where do you live? Okay. You can live anything. You don't think, oh, I should have a 2 bedroom apartment or a 2 bedroom house. No, you can imagine a mansion also. Universe has so much abundance, and you don't need to worry about how. You just worry about you plan for it, you take actions, and the outcome will come true. So, the first question you should ask when you imagine yourself from 5 year from today, or 10 year from today, or 1 year from today. But I always tell people do it for 1 year, 5 year, and 10 year. So the first question you should ask yourself, where do you live? Okay. And then what does your home look like? How much do you earn? And what kind of work do you do? How is your health? All these questions I can write down, so this way You don't have to. And how much time do you spend with your family? And what impact are you making on the society? And how much you have saved and invested? And what does the financial freedom mean to you? So you should answer all these questions for the 5 year or 10 year or maybe 1 year from today. Okay, let me write it down. Because your definition of the financial freedom can be different from me. I will just tell you the vision board activity because it's very important. Vision boards are very, very important. And I always, whatever I write on my vision board, it always comes true. So write answers from 10 years from now. So you should, when you think about your future self, you should have the answer for these questions. Okay. Okay, when you make your vision board, this is the last thing I'm going to talk, and I want to tell everybody should have multiple streams of income. And some people tell me, hey, I'm in a spirituality, spiritual people should not have money. No, money is an energy. Money is a beautiful, beautiful energy. Everybody should have money. Why? Because you are on this earth with your soul plan. You have to live this life. So why not live this life? If there is abundance, why not we have it? So for this physical body, you need money. So that's a misconception. The money is bad. If you're thinking the money is bad, then it's your limiting belief. If you're thinking the spiritual people don't need money, that's a limiting belief. To live this life with the sole purpose you came, you need the money. So everybody should have multiple streams of income because one paycheck can be enough for some people, but having additional income sources can provide greater flexibility and resilience. So many financial success people, they build income from more than one source over time. So I always think, what is the another source of income I can build? It can be anything. You can make the YouTube, you can write a book, you can start your cooking channel, or maybe you can start your own blog, but you have to sit with yourself and find out what skills you have. And if you don't have one, learn those skills. And then you can educate people about them and you can make money. You can start your own YouTube channel, anything. You can make money by even savings, investment. So if anybody wants that, I'm writing my phone number. You guys can have my phone number if you need that. Okay, because it takes years to build wealth, but sometimes only one unexpected event you can lose it also. No? So if you have a multiple source of income, what if you lose your job tomorrow? So you have to prepare that. You should have more than one source of income. And I know some people say, oh, I don't need money. I mean, I'm spiritual. I like to help people, but why not I have money? If I have money, I will help more people. I like to help the people all around the world. I want to travel all around the world as a messenger of the Mahavatar Babaji to spread love and light all around the world. So I need money for that. So when we say, no, I don't need money, there is a blockage and that blockage needs to be removed. So if anybody interested, I mean, I do offer Master Your Wealth courses also. And people, it's like a actually 33-day class. And I offer to people. And if you are interested, just let me know. I'll just share my number. If anybody has any question, you can ask me. And then because we already have 803. And thank you so much, Swam, for giving me this chance to
Thank
come
you.
on your
Thank you.
channel and share my wisdom with you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Asha ji, for coming and sharing the wisdom about wealth and your exercises.
Asha Master, you were mentioning about vision board. You will say some information.
Okay, vision board, you can write down anything. You can have your dream house, you can have a dream car, and I do have directions for that. Okay, so one second, because how you will remember that? Okay, so on the vision board, you can have literally anything. Okay, so in the vision board, if you want the help of any, I mean, in PSSM and PMC, they said just your breath is your guru. But I do believe in so many goddess and god. So, like, if you want the Ma Tripura Sundari's divine, like, she should bless you with the wisdom. I have a picture of the Lalita Tripura Sundari on my vision board. So, if you have a vision board of some goddess or deity, it should be on the southeast side. Okay. And then, if you want to grow in anything, like you want to be a famous YouTuber, you should have that picture on the northwest side. You want to manifest a house, you can have in the north side. But if you not seen, you don't know how your future house looks like, or how your dream house is going to be. So just find out some picture, use chat gpt or use Gemini, use and create a picture, or just take any picture, put it on the southwest. So in the southwest, if you have a picture, you don't need to be there. But on the north, if you have a picture of the house, and if you've been there, it manifests really fast. So you can do that. And then the south corner is like for your growth. But if you want to manifest something really, really fast, and you know that this is your goal, income goal, put it on the west side of the your vision board. But you can write down anything, like you want a fit body, or you can write down even affirmations also. I have affirmations also on my vision board. But in the center of the vision board, you should write down the affirmation, not all around that. And one thing is very important. I've seen a lot of people have a vision board, and they have a lot of things on the vision board and it's cluttered. Don't do that, because money, Lakshmi is the energy, and she likes to be clean. Okay, it's a clean energy. So do not put too much stuff, but as soon as you put and the things are done, just remove them and then you can put the new one. If you want a perfect health, it has to be on the northwest here. I think that's pretty much it, because so all the career related you should have in the north. Okay, and if you it's like
On the southeast side, Asha Master, what was that?
southeast, like any goddess or deity you believe it,
Deity.
na?
Okay.
Southeast. So you can put
And
a picture of the gold, Mahalakshmi or Yantra. You can have that. Okay.
career के लिए आपने अभी बताया सॉरी बीच में.
Career के लिए north, north.
Okay.
And okay, if anybody is like a husband and wife, the relationship is not good, or somebody is manifesting a life partner, so in the southwest, you can put a picture of the couple. And I have seen that one of my client, she was like 36 years old, and she was like a really, really rich female. She was not getting married. So on the southwest, we have the picture of the Lord Shiva and Ma Parvati, and she got married within a 1 month. Yeah. And her husband is really good. I mean, they are both very nice. And she was like good looking, everything. But southwest, that is southwest. And in east, I already told you that if you want to, like, you should have your YouTube channel, or you are trying to start something new, then you should put it on the east. Or like maybe you think you have a YouTube channel and you have a lot of subscribers, so you should have that picture in the east. Okay. And West is about children. If you worried about your children, your relationship with the children, but I again says with your children, leave them alone, because they have their own different plan. So if you really want to help your children, follow the concept of the spiritual children and spiritual children concept. Maybe next time when we have a session, I will go over it. A spiritual children means if anybody comes to your life, help them. So they are your spiritual children. And then universe will help your children. For do not say anything to your children, because I applied this concept, and from that day onwards I don't need to even worry about what my kids do. So I have two kids. My son, he's like, our Rajni Master knows, Mamta Master knows, my son is like, he got recognized for so many things. Before that, I used to think, oh, you all the time play on your video, on your games, so how you gonna do everything? But he got recognized. Even on his vision board, he put it for, he was like saying about his, talking about his school fee. So last year I paid $35,000 for his school fee, and this year I say, what if your school fee is waived? And he asked me, how is it possible? I said, don't say it's not possible. And he got his fee waived. He has to pay nothing this year. So if you believe in it that magic will happen, magic will happen. But if you think it's not gonna happen, it's not gonna happen. So I do offer the courses. If anybody interested, they can contact me, and I'm offering a very special price for that. But thank you so much, and thank you so much for your time, Swam
Yeah.
Master.
Thank you so much,
That's
Asha ji, for beautiful session. Pushpa ji raised her hand. She has some question. Would you like to
yeah,
answer?
sure. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It is such a wonderful class. Seems like I am in an economic class and very interesting. I never had such a class. But anyway, my question is what if somebody needs to have children and they don't have children? I'm not asking or talking about me, but a friend of mine. So,
Okay. First thing, I would like to answer this question. If you don't have any children in their lifetime, mostly it's your last lifetime. Okay, childrens are your karmic, the results of your karmic account. Okay, and the soul make a plan. But if they still want the children, there is a spiritual children parenting also. You can invite the soul to do that. That's a different process. I don't want to discuss in this
well, no
session.
problem.
But
I was just curious that if any
sure.
direction, southwest, east, north, we can put some children's photos.
You can put it on the west. You
West?
can put it on the
Okay,
west.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you so much. Yes, I
But if you
appreciate
need
that.
more clarification, you can contact me personally.
Yes,
Okay?
yes. I have
Yeah.
children. I have two boys, but I'm talking about one of my friend's
Sure.
daughter. So then that's why I asked.
Yeah. Sure. No problem. You can give my number. That's fine.
Yes.
So they
Okay.
can put a family picture for children. They can put Ganesha. Okay? They can put family picture, or maybe the whole picture of the Ma Parvati
Which
and
direction you say?
west.
Okay. Thank you so much.
West
Let
is
me
the
write it.
direction for children's. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So put family picture in a west. Okay.
Yes. Thank you
Thank you
again.
so much. You're
Thank you so
welcome.
much.
Yeah.
It is a wonderful session. Amazing.
Thank you.
Lots of knowledge.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Asha ma'am. Thank you very much for such a great knowledge. Though I am not earning, but I can manage money. I can learn to manage money with your
Yes.
direction.
Yes, a lot of people contacted me. They were from India. So I'm trying to find somebody in India, because I don't know about the investment in India. I know about the investment in USA. I've been authorized and licensed here. But if I find that, then I can show you how exactly, even the housewife, don't think I'm a housewife, I don't have any source of income. No, you can manifest that. It is possible.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything is possible. Yep. Okay.
Mm.
So thank you so much. If anybody has no question, then I will leave Aswam.
Yeah, I
Our
think
session.
everybody's done. But thank you so
you,
much, Asha ji.
Asha
Thank
ma'am.
you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Asha Master, for a wonderful session, for educating us on wealth mastery and the basics of wealth and how to grow the wealth also. Thank you. Thank
You're
you for all
welcome.
your knowledge. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So,
Yes. Do you have any question?
no, thank you very much for such a wonderful session organized by your platform.
Yeah, Joy platform. Our platform name is
Joy
Joy.
platform.
Yeah.
Sure. So I would like to be added into it, and the recordings, if they, whenever it is available, please let me know. So
Sure. Definitely. We'll let you
Yeah.
know. Rajni ji will
Sure.
send you to your group whenever the recordings
Yeah.
are ready. And, thanks to everyone for participating. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tomorrow we have one more session, so please do join.